What's going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid, and this is a little bit different of a shooting montage. I've done a video where I talked about hot rodding a base. What I did not do was show you exactly what that means. So that's what this video is going to be. I'm actually en route to a hardware store or a place where I can get the magnets from, and I think they have them at Lowe's, so we're gonna see. I think they have them. I know for sure they have them at Home Depot, but we're gonna check Lowe's, and there's a specific thickness and type of magnet that I'm trying to get. So whenever we get there, I'll actually show that situation. So. Keys, phone, wallet. Okay, good to go. So, heading in the store. About to see about getting this magnet situation going. All right. Wear your mask. Get in, get out. That's the name of the game. Get in, get out. Say, bro, ask you something. Where can I get the magnets from? You know what I'm talking about? Like ceramic and neodymium magnets?
The only place I can think of is that I think it's hardware, but they moved hardware so bad.
No, these are ceramic. I want neodymium joints. Nah. All right, on to the next one. So that was a no-go on the Lowe's. So now I'm traveling to Home Depot somewhere, and I also need to clean my car because this is horrible. And I'm gonna pick up some smell good for the car, and also get these magnets. Hopefully they got them. If not, then I might have to go the ceramic route. And that ain't my type of hype. Like, I want something that's got strong pull and to increase the output and stuff like that. So, and then there's a matter of space in the pickup cavity that I have to draw into account. So I kind of done this before, and yeah, trying to save money, not have to spend $100, $150 on new pickups, just to increase the output, make it a little bit more functional, add a little bit more articulation, a little bit more output to what we got. So I'm headed to Home Depot, is wherever that is. I think I know where one is. So that's where I'm headed to now. So yeah. All right. So just made it. How did a fly get in here? Really? Get out of here. Anyway, so yeah, just made it to the Home Depot, and about to hop in here, grab these magnets right fast, and hopefully they got it. I'm looking for neodymium magnets. I'm probably saying that wrong. Neodymium. It's probably neodymium. Anyway, looking for those type of magnets so that I could do the behind the scenes stuff and not just show you this is before, this is after. So this is what you're gonna be looking for. I last got my magnets in the Home Depot, so I went to Lowe's to see if they had it. They got magnets, they were just ceramic. So and that doesn't pull as hard as I wanted to. So it's really important to me that I get the ones that I've tried and have already used. So yeah, let's get in here. Let's do this. All right, so here we go. Customer should probably get over there and handle those water heaters. All right, so dig it. This is what we're looking at. I want the one that's in between this size though. This will work though. This will work. So the two that I'm looking at are this one right here and this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one, so I could put like 6 magnets on each pole piece. But either way it'll be fine. And it's just $5, so I need to find somebody to help me get this off here, and then we'll be on our way. things first. Got to do that. Well, I will show you what I got as soon as this dries off. This is what I got. And they didn't take this thing off, and I don't know why, but whatever, I'll just cut it. It's fine. But this is what I got. Has a hole through it. Not really sure what that's gonna do, but these are the type of magnets that I was looking for. So I got those now. I also got all this water for $2. Liters. So I was like, I like water. Let's do that. So next thing you're gonna see is I'm gonna be at the house and I'm gonna be breaking down the base, which is a Squier, very different, and I'll show you how to do it. So let's get into that. First, safety first. All right. If I didn't go ahead and say it, like, subscribe, share this video. This is a hot rodding video. I just finished doing the wiring stuff that I had to do, so I still have all my kits and all that junk there. That video will be popping up pretty soon. But while we're at it and I'm trying to get this all together, let's hop back into it, all right? So I've already taken off the back cover. I got to put that back on. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So boom, that's all. So now let's actually get to what we want to do. So first things first, Papa's freaks all the honeys. I'm gonna go ahead and undo all of these screws, and I'm using a travel pillow as my neck rest, just in case y'all didn't want to have to buy a $60 setup. This table cost me like $13. It's a little 6-foot table or a little 5-foot table, square table, whatever. And it's like a throw blanket for $3. And then this little travel neck pillow thing was like $5. So around about $20-something for this whole little setup. So you can work on your bases and not scratch anything up or anything like that. Quick setup, quick set down. Doubles as a card table if y'all like entertaining and stuff. All that. It is COVID out here and it is real. So hope y'all are being safe. Just running it, chewing the fat while I'm taking these strings off. And we're gonna get into it. So he, like with all his other bases, he made it. He made his bridge quick release by kind of chopping a slot into his bridge. I don't really recommend that, but for those that want a quick release looking bridge, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. He kind of cut a slot in each one of the bridge pieces where the strings go, so they all lodge in that same spot there. You should be able to get a good picture of that. I don't recommend it. It's very, it's an interesting tactic to do. It doesn't really change the sound of the bass much. Only thing it does is string security in the bridge. But you know, short bass, you can do whatever you want to with it, and I'm not upset at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge anybody for what they want to do when they mod their basses. Sure, if you paid your money for it, might as well be happy with it, right? So, yeah. Now, here is a problem that I kind of figured I would run into. The bottom of the pickup is, the bottom of it has this felt piece on it, which acts as a kind of like a barrier whenever you put in the screws back in to raise and lower the pickup slightly or so. So what I'm end up doing is I'm gonna carefully peel this off and then put my magnets back on, and then put the felt part down, and then, or maybe stick the magnets to it and then let it do its thing. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna go about attacking this. I kind of felt like this was gonna be a thing. Oh, and this is not working like I want it to. It's not working like I want it to, but here we are. Press on. Yeah, that did not work like I wanted to. So now I got pieces of felt on here, which is not good if I'm trying to use the magnets to stick to each other, because I don't want it to be uneven whenever I'm putting all my stuff back together. I'd like the magnets to stick to a flat surface. And let's see if it actually works. It still has some magnetism. That'll work. All right. So let's get into it. Ooh. All right then. Now, what I will tell you is these magnets are very brittle, and like you see, they are extremely small. So when you're putting it on there, you have to be careful which way you're turning them because of polarity. So you want it to stick to the pickup, but you also want it to repel from the other pickup so that they don't lock together and automatically do this again. So that's kind of a thing. You need to pay attention to how you're doing it. You need to feel resistance. You need to see resistance away from each other and attraction to the pickup. So if I can show you what you're looking for, as I push this over, it's actually going to move away, and it's not touching. It's just the magnetism is forcing them apart. They're the same. So, and I just kind of put them where you would think the strings would land. And dang it, I don't want you to do that. Throw it on here, okay? It kind of just does this thing. And I guess really you can just throw, how many I got? There's 5 pole pieces. I could probably put 6 on here. So let's try that. Let's just do 6. So this is just trial and error, trying to get it right without messing stuff up. And these are luckily not as thick as ones I've used in the past. So as far as clearance goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cool. That shouldn't be a problem. So I take my felt, I put it right back on, and then proceed to push it back into place. Let me put this down here. And just put it down on top. Yeah, that works. And then boom, got your felt in there. Drop your screws back. Lock them down, and you can get string pickup height as you play. Now, am I a luthier? No, but I have put together a bass with my man Low End Lobster, and that video card will pop up right here. No, it's gonna pop up right here. So I do know how to do it, but am I a luthier? Absolutely not. Everything that I've done, I've learned on my own through trial and error. Being broke because I didn't have the money to pay real people what they should get for doing the job. See, that came out a lot better. See, it's got the sticky stuff still. Yeah, why the first one couldn't be like that? Anyway, so that's how I actually came about messing with basses. Whenever I first started this channel, I was predominantly using SX basses, which is, I still do. I still love the brand. They're great. But the reason why I started with those is because they were inexpensive, they sounded good, and they had pretty cool colors. So I was interested in, getting something other than just a black and white bass. So I always wanted a blue bass. Now I got a few, which is great. But my first SX bass, which is this one here. No, that's my second one. My first one is actually this one here, the 6-string. I wanted to do some stuff, so I ended up doing this procedure on that bass, and I got good results, which led me to be here now. And that bass cost me like $179 at the time. So I was like, if I mess something up, it's not gonna kill me too much. You know what I'm saying? But I did it. Sounded great. It was my main bass for a really long time, like 4, 5, 6 years, 4 or 5 years. And I just recently started getting into other bass companies and seeing what else is out there and stuff. So it's been good. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure. There we go. So this is what I was talking about with the because I have a slick surface now. I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me decline that. Okay. So on this one, if you have it on there right, it should push against the other ones. See how it popped over? And then bam, they lock to each other. So that's how you know you actually have them on there going right. They should be attracted to the pickups themselves, but not each other. Very important putting that on there. It'll be a very big headache if you didn't have that going on. So that's on there right. That's on there right. Go with these last two. Dang, look how strong these magnets are. That's through my finger. That's funny. All right, so let's go here. Push you over. Here, push you over. It's pretty much lined up. Pretty good. Over here. All right. Then you throw the felt back on that boy. Cool, cool. And then drop her in. And then, yeah, so I showed you this is kind of the finished product. You got the magnets in there, see them in there, locked there at the bottom. And then the felt on the bottom goes into the cabinet like so. Drop the screws in it, hot ride the base. These magnets cost $5 at Home Depot. Realistically, it should only take you maybe 10 minutes, and most of that is stringing it, unstringing it, and then dealing with what's on the bottom. Some pickups have springs, so you don't have the felt pieces. Just so happened for this one, it had the sponges on the bottom. So peeling those off, you know what I'm saying? You do it that way. And I think this can pretty much be done to any bass to kind of increase the output. But I'm interested to see what it's going to sound like. Because it didn't necessarily sound bad to begin with. It's just, you'll see in another video, the front pickup, this one right here, wasn't wired anymore for whatever reason. It like somebody got in there and started messing around with electronics. And it was just a hornet's nest. Like it was just everywhere, just spaghetti. And I got big fingers, so that was a whole ordeal. Y'all see that video. That'll probably come out probably next week or so from this video. And yeah, so do these last two screws, put the strings back on, and give a little sound sample, and then we'll see where we are. I also need to mess with this truss rod, give it a small setup. But yeah, that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. It's a new style of video. I'm kind of liking, trying to go in depth and actually show you really how I do stuff. So you may see another video with this, what I'm doing to try to set it up to be playable. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. Till next time, it's Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy. Oh man.